Hey everybody, Coolin' on Manga here, right now reviewing One Piece episode 584. Alright, so, um, very fast, very fast review right now because there was nothing in this episode except for the ending, which was great. I love the ending. But other than that, very boring episode of One Piece. And it's unfortunate, you know. They could add more, in-canon filler, you know, uh, little interactions with the Straw Hats, or maybe even, like, little interactions with Law. Who cares, man? Do it up. Make it a little bit more enjoyable to watch. But anyways, the only enjoyable part of this episode was Law at the end killing. Well, okay, Frankie and Sanji, that was enjoyable. Brooke, I didn't really care. I didn't care. All we really got to see from that was Keeneman's torso uses two sword style. So Keeneman is a two sword style user. So we got a one sword style user with Law, we got a two sword style user with Keeneman, and we got a three sword style user with Zoro. Well, actually, I'm not even going to say Law is the one sword style. I'm going to say Tashigi is the one sword style. So one sword style Tashigi, or I'll say one sword style Brook. One sword style Brook, two sword style Keeneman, and three sword style Zoro. So what do you think that means? I hope you guys know what that means. There's a very good chance that Keeneman is a new Straw Hat member, but who knows how long he will last as a Straw Hat crew member. Right now, it's looking pretty good. He's looking like he's going to be there for the long run. But I'm just saying it now. I don't even care. Keeneman is a beast. And in a few episodes, you're going to see why he makes even more sense for the crew. But yeah, 1, 2, and 3. We got 1, 2, and 3. All three, like, the only way you're having more swords is if you have more than, 3 arms. If you have more than 3 arms, you can have more swords. But we got basically the max a human can have, unless you got devil fruit power. And they're all gonna be in the Straw Hat crew, so that'll be cool. But anyways, other than that, Law. Beast, just killing it this episode, while at the end, coming in, yo, what are you guys doing in my vacation home? You guys ain't allowed to be here either. Just basically laying it down. Now, if you've seen the preview for next week's episode, you'll know that this guy right here, Trafalgar Law, is about to cause some shit. And when he causes this shit in next week's episode, it's not going to stop. It's going to continue and continue and continue. Next week, I'm pretty sure we get to see Master's face, and we're going to get introduced to another main player of the arc. And hopefully, we'll get some in-canon filler. Because I like in-canon filler, Those little extra scenes that you see with, Zoro and Sanji arguing and shit. Those are cool. Put some more of that in there, man. Make the episodes more enjoyable. Because I was bored. I was really bored. I'm usually never bored with a One Piece episode. I was bored today. Until Law. Once I saw the scene, I was like, ooh, Law's coming. I know that mother flipper's coming. Oh, shit. And then, oh, yeah. And then, oh, yeah. And then, no. Why does the episode have to end? I was pissed. Because, I was praying. I was basically praying for, the episode to last 10 minutes longer. Just because of the craziness that is literally about to happen. So Law is part of the Shichibukai. And there's only 4 Shichibukai members that we know of now. Law, Don Quixote, Doflamingo, Dracul, Mihawk, and Boa Hancock. So, Gecko Moria, assumed dead, end of war. Kuma, dead, of course, pacifista. Jimby, no longer warlord, of course. And, well, for the rest, who knows? You know, Teach ain't a little warlord anymore, of course. He's one of the Yonku. So, they have some members or some spots to fill in the Shichibukai. And if Law is now Shichibukai, I gotta say, one Shichibukai that I gotta say has to be Shichibukai before the end of the series, Buggy. Buggy the Clown. I want to see Buggy be Shichibukai. Why? He's got a huge backup of crewmates from Punk Hazard, like infamous prisoners from Impel Down, not Punk Hazard. Impel Down. Okay, so Buggy has a huge following. All these like infamous criminals, of course. He survived the Whitebeard War. That's an accomplishment on its own. He was once on Gold D. Rogers' ship. He's blood brothers to the Yonku Shanks, so like this guy's resume just keeps on going. Okay, like pirate captain for like 20 years. The guy's a beast. Okay, even if he's not a beast, you know, if he could get the slightest control of hockey, he could be pretty devastating. He could survive. He could survive on like the Grand Line, the New World portion of the Grand Line. Okay, so I'm just saying. Buggy for Shichibukai 2013. What up? Buggy for Shichibukai 2013. Oh, and of course, Aokiji. Aokiji for Shichibukai for sure. But like, why? he's not even really a pirate, but. Yeah, what Aokiji for Shichibukai as well. Because he's a beast. So yeah. I gotta give this episode an okay rating. I would have given it a subpar. But like, because of Law, it gets an okay. It's getting an okay. Next week, gonna be good. Can't wait to see, Law do his thing. Hopefully, Law and Smoker get to have a little skirmish. I want to see some craziness. I want to see some anime craziness. But anyways, that's all I got for this week. I was so bored in the episode until Law showed up. It's getting okay. Should've got a subpar, but anyways, cool no manga here. Rate, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Peace, brah.